Please welcome Ryan Cullen. Ryan.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Goals. You've heard so many people tell you, or so many taglines, or so many posters that read, hey, believe your goals and you can achieve your goals. Really? It's another one of these taglines. Now, taglines have some truth to it. Just like anything else that's out there. There is some truth to everything. But a tagline, you believe your goal, you can achieve your goal, will get you no place. You'll wind up stuck in the same place, day after day, week after week, month after month, going absolutely nowhere. So how do you take that step? What is it that really drives somebody? I've had the opportunity to get to know a number of folks that have done some amazing things through some unbelievable challenges. And there is a few things that actually bring them all together. And I think what that really has to do with not just believing in the goal, believing in themselves, but actually taking that step and not worrying about what other people are going to think. One guy decided that it was time for him to clean up his act. He was diagnosed with a chronic illness as a teenager. After that, and after his medicines ran out, because they stopped to give him painkillers, well, he found his own painkillers. He turned to drinking. He then decided enough was enough. And then he ran across the United States, not once, but twice. 2 times, put on his shoes and ran across the United States. One time eating sticky buns. We won't talk about the brilliance of that one, but he still did it. Another guy, he gets into an accident. He was a telephone repairman. He falls off a pole. He has a head injury, a traumatic brain injury. He then bikes across the United States. It's unbelievable that he did that. Another guy, and this is probably the saddest story of them all. High school. He was one of those super athletes in high school. Gets a college scholarship because of his ability. Goes to college, plays football, is doing great, starts hanging out with the guys. Well, that story turns negative, as you might imagine. Because what happened is that one night, after drinking a wee bit too much, he was on the second story of the two flights, and he fell off the second story of the staircase. Wound up paralyzing himself completely, head from the shoulders all the way down. His football career is over. His athletic ability, one would think, is totally over. So what does that person go through? Here, for his entire life, ever since he was a little boy, he was dead set on playing football. He was on that path. High school career, fantastic. College career, a budding one, really looking good. And now he's completely paralyzed. What it goes through his mind? Goals? Believe it, achieve it? What's he going to do? He's going to sit in a wheelchair? He can believe all day long he's not going to get any place. He has to take that, well, in his case, he has to take a rolling step, but he has to take that step. I met him. I asked him about that. He said it was an unbelievable, terrible time, depression, the whole